Okay, I guess we're into scene number 2. What's this? We can watch this. Oh, this is just a recap. Okay. Cool, number 2. Spider of Lanka. The unfortunate accident at the Rajas. Is it Rajas? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know if the J is like turns into a Y or if it's like Raja. It's just, I'm not always good at knowing when to change the pronunciation of certain letters. This face is not theory at all. Okay, let's go from left to right here. So this guy, I did not expect my first 7 Seas assignment to conclude so shockingly. No wonder these savage countries need to be civilized. Oh boy. A sword? 7 Seas Company Associate Travel Guide. We got navigation by star. North Star. Once you're facing the North Star, you are facing north. It's near one of the Big Dipper, I guess. Navigating by crescent moon. Oh, that's interesting. That is that. Oh, that doesn't seem accurate. I know the North Star is accurate, but I've never heard of this before, and I feel like the moon could be in so many different configurations. I don't know. But for the sake of the game, and also this is a mirror image of that crescent moon. Does that mean that going up this way is south, or is it this way down here is south? Imagine a line joining the endpoints and down to the horizon. That direction is south. I'm gonna have to check that out in person next time I see a crescent moon. An important 7 Seas Company Associate Travel Guide on the island of Lanka. As with many of the former colonies of the Lemurian Empire, the lingua franca is Common Lemurian. This is an example of Common Lemurian script. So the Lemurian script is a different font, is I guess what we're saying. Note that the honorific master is followed by the surname of blank master. For the last century, no, master blank actually. For the last century, the island of Lanka have been divided into 3 kingdoms, each named by their ruler's family. They are Jaffna, Gamini, and Vijaya kingdoms. Each kingdom is ruled by a Raja who subjugates the peasantry, enabling the cheap production of cloth, pigments, and spices. Okay. Albert. We must strengthen relations with Abhaya, the Radiant, in order to establish a trading outpost in Lanka and bring these 4 locally produced pigments to Europe. Usharik. Produced in mines filled with toxic gas. Aphid, or aphid. Gathered from silverback piranha infested lakes. Laqua, harvested from the nesting crickets, and sector, gathered from the sector spiders. Our cultural tolerance department has provided a gift. A statue appropriate to those devil-worshipping societies. Find out if they appreciated it. Consider pretending to be a devil worshipper too? From the 7 Seas Central Office, Londonburg. Okay. This is a present that you're putting on a spoon and feeding to somebody. A pipe, tobacco pouch. Albert, I will not be able to accompany you on our first 7 Seas mission. A pressing matter requires my attention. Ignore whatever rubbish Central Office has suggested. Befriend Putra. He has the Raja's ear. When you arrive, place the gift in the location as instructed on the wrapping paper. It is meant to be a surprise. Okay. Okay. There's an arrow here and an arrow. There's 3 arrows, actually. Okay. We'll do the arrows after this scene. Keep your mouth shut, boy. Your father committed a murder and cannot be forgiven. Undoubtedly, His Highness will demand your life. Okay. Position guards outside the Chamber of Trials during the test in the morning. Only my children and the priest must be allowed in there. The priest forbids the presence of any Westerners during the ritual, but we do not wish to insult a man of the 7 Seas Company. Entertain Albert Cloudsley. Cloudsley, we know the last name from the base game, Esquire, by showing him the gardens during the ceremony. Meanwhile, allow nobody to enter the ritual hall except me, my children, the Lemurian delegation, and our noble blade master. Key. I don't know if the shape of the key is going to matter. We'll see. Cease your threats, Lincoln Lackey. a coda up here. I am not to blame for my father's deceptions, but perhaps this is the price we pay for our stagnating culture. I beg you, cease to request that we meet. You know it is unwise. Venerable Upix, watchful eyes, notice everything. He is your father and you know his character. He will not tolerate such transgression. I'm a mere servant and must know my place. I can never be part of the Kara family. Ari. Do not worry, young Lemurian. If it is meant for you to die today, it will be by my hand and swift. I have killed many people for the right and wrong reasons, such as the Dharma of the warrior with the falcon. My tiger, have you found anything that might help me earn my rightful title? Then you can be by my side forever. Leave it in the bush by the pyre. That insufferable Putra has his dogs search our things regularly, so you must be careful. Your moonlight, and soon your queen. Okay, so whoever this is wants to get with the queen. Or the to-be queen. Is that everything out here? I mean, oh, there's actually 4 arrows. Oh my. Oh boy, what's up here? What is this? This is a building, okay. The following people only are allowed in the ritual hall on November 16th. That today. During the testing procedure in the morning, the Lemurian priests, the potential heirs. During the ritual of the blade in the evening, Lemurian delegation, royal family, spy master, and blade master. Do these pictures help? Let's see. The testing procedure. So they're doing a test, like a written exam, and then I guess one of them wins. One of them does better than the other, perhaps. And then the ritual of the blade. I guess this is a swinging blade that happens and eventually become king. Something, some kind of result of the ritual. Bottle of teal substance labeled aphid ink. Oh my. The hell is this? Cat's meowing again. What is this? They're so noisy. Yeah, they're definitely meowing a bunch. There's another arrow. There's somebody inside the box. Throw me in the eye? Is that what that says? It's a really good. Oh my, let's see. The woman is not breathing. It's a woman with blue. They got blue on them. Dear diary, I believe I had finally found love after all these years. I wonder if I can leave my servitude and marry this brave fighter. The poor boy would be heartbroken. He should have understood a long time ago I had no interest in him. My tender petal. I spend my nights restlessly thinking about your sweet lips and eyes. Let us meet again at midnight on 12th of November in the orchid garden, and we can have privacy to share love. Secrets. Your warrior, Jayan. The hall will be unlocked this morning to take the test. When the winner is revealed, we will lock it again. The evening before the ritual, lock yourself inside and set everything up. Remember to prepare the apron for the one who succeeds. The red paint is in the vase. You pick. These cats are off the wall today. I don't know. Anyways. Did they get crushed? You don't have to close the gate, it's okay. Do I not have to kill them though? I don't know how they died exactly. Some kind of broken glass. That's the same arrow. Okay, it's the door. The bottle of pink substance labeled Osharic ink. Oh no! What? Oh boy. What's up? They drink something, they lay down, they have a hand that comes all the way above with the blade, I guess. They go up, they go down, and they slam here and they drink. What the heck is this? What's this? A large statue in the bush. Did not get precise answers, but this will help. Rotate the line every fourth, same color. Circle, circle, square. The number of horizontal lines multiplied by 6. 3 is easy, just look carefully. What? Huh? Rotate the line every fourth, same color. Circle, circle, square. 2. The number of horizontal lines times 6. Just look carefully. Great. What is this? Tomorrow's the big day, and my heart trembles with anticipation. If Tissa passes the test, I will not feel I have failed. I will witness the ritual blade with joy in my heart. For none is braver and wiser and worthier than him to inherit father's responsibilities. If I happen to be picked, then I will bow my head in humble appreciation of this great honor. Oh boy. People of Albion. The Titania Printing House. Read and learn the Albion language. The best way to learn this language is by looking at the Seven Seas Company gift to the Raja. Despite their name, the Infernal Guard are dedicated to a noble cause, fighting fire. Yelling to clear the way, then hurry to the place of ordeal to do their unenviable job. The guards do not feel fear and smirk at things that would have been agony to commoners. They bravely step into the infernal limbo and do their duty. Challenges they face are like lava, and obstacles can be ominous during the nights, even otherworldly. But inattentiveness is a swift killer. Ignited with bravery, they step into the nightmares. Their burden is monstrous. They often yell commands, already fatigued. If accidents can cause such misery, intentional cases are more odious, but the men, unclean and tired, run to the place of terror to face whatever horror awaits them. The woman has a huge wound across her abdomen, beneath an apron, and she is not breathing. Oh! The wooden apron clothing contains slashed as a mixture of blood and red paint on the wound. Red paint? Stiff ornamental apron made of wood. May you travel from darkness to light, from a death to immortality, dear sister. Death is a mere illusion that appears to those who cannot grasp absolute reality. Tomorrow's a great day. The ritual hall will be open, and Anula and I will be evaluated. May light guide my sister in the test, for she is worthy of the title. Fate judges me to be the one. Then I am ready to undergo the journey through the blade to the sun and back again to claim our birthright. People of Albion. Alright. It says, I suggest you do your language practice while observing the Seven Seas Company gift to Raja. Despite their name, the Infernal... is this all the same exact thing? Looks like it. Up and an in. I'm doing in first. Room. Okay. Oh, the spider, the scorpion, the cricket, centipede, and a beetle. Okay. The deadliest arthropods of Lanka, the sector spider, feed only twice a week. Calmarian scorpion, a quick and painful death. Plain beetle, the merciful killer, likes falling asleep. Legion centipede. After death, victim's body bloats like a balloon in minutes. Nesting cricket. Bite stops heart quickly. This is important. This seems very important. Master, we found this poem picture in the palace garbage. September 5. Picture is the key. It's not hard to decode, but the method is curious. You will be heir. For yellow in the evenings, not more than the black ocelot. Be untamed and forget your worries. Do you dream of green wilderness? Gift your guests impulsive gifts. How were you supposed to know which word it was supposed to be? Release your inner lion when in doubt. Furthest leap is the hardest landing. Beast of honor is a rare sight. Disrespect the emperor and fall like a leaf. Hunter enjoys the morning sun. Eat breakfast, sing poems. Do not trust your servant. Trust your instinct. On your last day, just roar at the sky. Black substance labeled Sector Ink. Dear Putra, I did my best to seduce the Lemurian servant girl from Sukara family so we can obtain successful results with the young prince in the test. Surprisingly, she was not charmed by my advances. I do not know what is wrong with her. The Blade Master is G, okay. Painting on the wall. Lanka Island, we got Jambupur, Lusapur, Gamini Kingdom, Jaffna Kingdom, Vijaya Kingdom, and Lankapur. Vijaya is Lankapur, Jambupur is from Jaffna, and then Lusapur is from Gamini. Up. What's the deal here? You wanted life for life, O most radiant and magnificent Raja. Has this information satisfied your needs? Ball box filled with incense. Blue? Your magnificence, some encoded correspondence is being exchanged between someone at the palace and someone else. I do not like it, and my spies are working overtime to discover who's behind this. I still believe it is safe for your children to undergo the test, and for the chosen one to go through the rites of rebirth. The Lemurian saint confirms that the ritual is the same as when you were sworn in when you came of age. By day's end, you will have your heir, your highness, master's son. Magnificent Raja, I accept your invitation to facilitate the test of the initiation. Our delegation will arrive with the necessary equipment at the start of November. Regarding the Westerners, you already know that we strongly advise against trading with them. They do not understand the importance of the Lemurian tradition and their ways are impure. High Priest of Kara clan. For sharing this secret, I will allow your Zubiri to live, but he must join me on the journey as insurance for your honesty. You're free to leave with your delegation. I can't tell if they look tired, right? Because maybe they also got bit or something happened to them with the insects. Oh my god. This is a lot. This DLC might be short. Oh, this hurts. I might need some like iced tea or something. Like a little bit of energy for that. Okay. Oh boy. Yours, Zubiri. Blood Muffin! Yo, welcome in, Raiders. How is it going? Thank you so much for the raid, Spud. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm technically in this raid. Welcome in. Super distraction task force assemble. That's okay. A little bit of distraction is completely fine. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. How was Astral Ascent? Much love. If you guys aren't following Spud, check them out. I enjoyed it over there. It's chill. They got critters. They got lots of cool indie games that I haven't played. That are probably, some of them are on my backlog. 50% defeats, 50% victory today? Okay. That's still some victory, right? I think we're shouting them out, even though I think my bot did it already. Eggroll, do you want to be a mod? It's an opportunity if you want. There's no obligation involved with it, but you would have access to moderator type things. I do trust you too, so the options there. Completed difficulty cycle 4 out of 6. Game is getting complicated. Interesting. I'm not super familiar with Astral Ascent. I have watched you play it a little bit though. Looks kind of platformer-y, maybe? Wait, is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. Like half the time it's either like a backtrackvania, a roguelike, or a card builder, or a tactical game, or some other kind of like platformer thing. I have no idea anymore. Anyway, thank you so much. If you gotta do some post-stream self-care stuff, please feel free to do that. I really appreciate you. Otherwise, come hang, chill. We're doing some mystery stuff today. This is a DLC, one of the DLCs for the Case of the Golden Idol, called the Spider of Lanka, and it's pretty cool so far. The platformer Hades. Okay, gotcha. That's really cool. Anyway, thank you so much for the Negatron. Oh, we just got double rated, I guess. Mamma mia. Welcome in, Raiders. Also, thank you, Negatron, for the raid. How was you were playing Super Mario Brothers 3? I think I'm in this raid. Well. Thank you for the ethereal whooshing. Background Predator Detective. We got Cat. How is your gaming? Super Mario Brothers 3 is like a really high quality Mario Brothers game. So really cool. Thank you for shouting out Negatron. Also, finished it. Nice, let's go. Did you do like all levels or did you use like the warp whistle type of deal? Thank you so much for the raids, all y'all. I really appreciate it. If you guys don't know me, Spectrum Branch variety streamer, and I play a lot of first-time playthroughs, and I also do music production. Definitely check out Spud Muffin as well as Negatron. Both really cool people. Spud Muffin did, well, I already told you about Spud. Negatron has a bunch of a variety as well, some like Soulsborne games, some retro, and also makers and crafting, in which background predator. Yeah. Oh boy. Want to smell? Smell like wood. This is Negatron made this. It's like a shadow box made out of like wood. It's like I saw them do the process, and some of it's in my Discord. The pictures, but like the different charity events that PSI that PSI Hope has run.
Hi, Negatron.
It's just high. I don't know if you can hear. Hopefully,
I saw hi.
yeah. Oh yeah, Negatron's the highest. I was doing all Cooper kids, but accidentally whistled out of World 6, so I went to 7. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, this is really cool. Thank you so much again for this. We will see what is going on with PSI Hope again this year. If anyone wants to be a part of that, by the way, I think talk to Negatron. I think that they are looking for people who want to be a part of these charity events. And it's really cool to see it grow. We did a little bit of it last year around my birthday, and I enjoyed it. And you know, I'm down to do it again as long as like timing lines up for me, like with whatever the heck is going on in my life. But really great people. Check all of them out, please. And yeah, thank you again for the raid. If you gotta if you got a raid and fade, you know the deal. I mean, we can raise money for good causes. Let's go. Okay. Anyways, we are getting destroyed by by this puzzle. What the heck is going on here? You need support for PSI Hope this year? Please let me know. I want to make more time to help. But I can't. Let's go, egg roll. Let's go. We're gonna put up a vote and see what kind of weekend of October we're gonna go for. Okay, cool. Cool. I know we're doing Italy or trying to do Italy in September, so we should be back by then. We were originally gonna go with Kiwi, but Kiwi, they are fostering a kid. Really cool. Much respect. We gotta book that trip. We do gotta book that trip. Hit me up in Discord, DM. Yeah. The puzzle hurts my brain. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot. I gotta figure out what's the low-hanging fruit of this puzzle so I can get started, right? Okay. And yeah, also, and yeah, we'll figure this out. Probably figuring out the people is gonna be easier. Maybe the Lemurian delegation. Ooh, boy. I don't know. Puzzle in the bottom right corner, maybe? I mean, already they said the number of horizontal lines times 6. That's this one. Like, right? Like, that's kind of... Is that all we need to do? Is that it? Like, I don't... Hey, Diamondback, welcome in. Sorry, I missed your shout out earlier. I should have probably said something. You're making over 1,000 experience per train now. Except for that last one. I guess there's a range. There's a little bit of RNG involved. You're popping off, level 17. Mamma mia. Well, that one was really low. Oh, RNG. Absolute chaos. Okay, we're gonna assume that just based by this one fact alone. Alright. Tell me about crypto. Embodiment of the sword of 1,000 truths. I suppose so. I don't know if Eggroll answered my question, but that's okay. We can always talk later. Look, who died, right? Who died? More than one person died, actually. It was delivered by blank blank, and found a thing in the spider in the room. Okay. There's something about, like, the mouth. There's a gift in the mouth. Or Cryptominio? Oh, boy. The mouth. Heard the question, I just think it's shouting people out. Oh, I was just asking if you wanted, like... You had interest in being a mod. But yeah, that's all good. No worries. Rotate the line. Okay, so this is the info. Every fourth, same color. Circle, circle, square. We're talking about Australia. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Jesus Christ. Dear sister. Anula. Lisa. Lisa? Anula? Maybe? Game's release year is not what I expected. What year did you expect, and what year is it? I hate this. This one is, oh my god. This I'm just leaving that there. Dear Putra, I did my best to seduce that Lemurian servant girl from the Sukera family. We can obtain successful results with the young prince in the test. Blade Master is G. So whoever the Blade Master is I don't know if it's the first name or last name, but put that there. Seduced the girl. This is talking about the arthropods. We'll talk about them. We'll look at them later, I guess. I don't freak. Not doing that. Putra. Who could this be towards? Wait, your vibes are like 19. Yeah, it does have that point and click type of feel, and it's made with Godot too. Albert. This is Albert. Something. Albert. Befriend Putra. He has the Raja's ear. Why do we need this? Each kingdom is named by their ruler's family. Daphna, Gamini, and Vijaya. Abhaya the Radiant. Is that the Raja? In Lanka. Right, let's just say that. Central office. Rubbish. Place the gift in the location as instructed in the wrapping paper. In the mouth. But nothing that we inspected showed a gift in the mouth or a mouth even. I'm guessing it'd be over here. In the statue in this mouth, right? By the bush. So the guy who talked about that was told to leave it in the bush by the pyre, which is over there. Sufferable Putra has a dog search for things regularly. Dogs? Who has dogs? Why do all the statues look like me? Mamma mia. I'm not to blame for my father's deceptions? But perhaps this is the price we pay for our stagnating culture. Cease to request that we meet. You know it is unwise. Venerable Yupik, watchful eyes, notice everything. He is your father. You know his character. You will not tolerate such transgression. I'm your servant, and I must know my place. I can never be part of the Kara family. Yupik Kara, perhaps, is the father, but who is the father? Is this them? Is this Yupik Kara? This is probably Cloudsley, actually. Albert Cloudsley, that's right. I remember that now. I don't know who this guy is. Your father committed a murder and cannot be forgiven. Undoubtedly, His Highness will forgive your life. Yeah, Albert Clousley. I'm guessing this is Putra. This should be obvious, I hope. We already know who they are. Who is the father? I don't know, Marty. Oh, no. Of course, there's no Benny in here? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not a good time for Benny. That's okay. I don't have any expectations. Welcome in, Spit. If Tisa passes the test. Okay. Does Benny like this game? Is that why? This. The hall will be unlocked the morning they take the test. When the winner is revealed, we will lock it again. One of his favorites. Oh. I finally found love after all these years. And married this brave fighter. Diane. This Jayan. Trying to find and beat it the DLC is nice. So this is, I only have this DLC because Egg Roll Buddy got it for me. Spy Master. Yeah, it's good to see you, Spit. Something happened. I don't know what the point of this is, to be completely honest. Like, obviously that's gonna cut into them. The Lemurian delegation, independent of the royal family, Spy Master, and the Blade Master. Good lord. I don't know how to read this. You touch the sun or something and you come back down. I don't know. I'm not sure what part of this is something that I need to understand. I'll also... You just know who got it right out of the two. Perhaps Anula and Tisa are the ones. I don't know what their last names are, though. Father's responsibility. Maybe they're all Lankapur. The last name? Anula succeeded, but then died to the this because they have the apron on. Something happened. The winner of that is the one that ends up there. Then they get crowned. But something happened wrong. Well, the last name's not Lankapur, is it? Named after one of these. Daphna, Gamini, and Vijaya. But which one are we at now? Because navigation, no. We need the map. Who has the map? Vijaya. Still no. That's what I thought. But the last name still... I mean, they're brother and sister. It's supposed to be the one of these other ones? Okay, it's Gamini. I'm confused by that. I think they found the mouth of the statue. It was delivered by Albert Clouds. Oops. Very well. Albert Cloudsley. Resulted in the death of, I believe, this person. Elime and Pyro, hey! Welcome home, Pyro, by the way. So glad that you're back. Hey, Slugmo. Good morning, a couple hours ago, I think. Mr. Carrots, hello. Good to see you, Mr. Carrots. Nice hanging out in what looked like GoldenEye 007 N64 graphics with I don't even know. I'm not exactly sure what was going on in that game, to be completely honest. But the demo for this, it was dope. This is really cool. It's just hard. It's pretty dang hard, Mr. Carrots. You've been fishing since the beginning? Oh, you're all good. You're all good. Fish away. Oh boy, this is tough. As a result, blank blank demanded blank blank's life, but instead blank 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 a blank in exchange. Haya Vijaya is Raja. Blank blank is Spy Master. Is it Putra? Blank blank demanding blank blank's life is shocking, yeah. It's true. I mean, okay, so 2 people are dead. Okay? Anula Gamini and whoever this is. Oh. So I installed, I always said it. Yeah, I realized I looked at the deleted message. I might have to like change the way that works, cause someone hinted to me a what's it called, a mix it up bot plugin thing that will prevent certain emotes from being used, but I think it might be a little bit too strict on the way that it enforces it. Anyways, yeah, don't use Pepe emotes, but I know you didn't mean to use a Pepe emote there. There's more information in that link, though, if anyone's curious. Anyway, I'll have to look into that. What I ended up doing for the most part is that I replaced a lot of the global Pepe emotes with different emotes that overrode it. So that when if people put in the global ones, whether it's by accident or on purpose, it'll show a different emote instead of the dog whistle ones. I think I may disable the automation for now with this plugin, because Pepe Sylvia is not a Pepe emote. How do I do that? Okay. For now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. For that, I just modified some things manually. Anyways, back to what we're doing here. So there are empty slots still for this. We know the Raja. I'm pretty sure that's what their name is. We don't know who the Spy Master is. I'm not sure at all, actually. It might be Putra. Does the answer to a math problem on the right? I won't copy from my SATs. These? Oh yeah, these are complex. These are some complex ones for sure. We knew enough to be able to solve for at least the middle one, and the middle one alone gave us the answer. Because the hint for the triangle is that you take the number of the horizontal lines and you multiply that by 6. So 18 is divisible by 6 because there's 3 horizontal lines, whereas number 14, it would never make sense here. So I don't actually need to solve this, this, or this. This one's interesting. Because in theory, right, if we were to take this and rotate it, can we actually make this shape? Rotate it like this. And then it would work. This one would be facing away when this one's facing over there. I don't miss the SATs. The SATs were weird. I was talking to a friend about this the other day, actually. I took the SATs twice. And I didn't study for the first one around, and I did better the first time than I did the second time after studying. What does that mean? And they did the same thing with the ACTs, which if anyone doesn't know, the ACT was like a parallel type of exam to the SAT. I took the ACT also. I don't really understand why there are 2 different ones. Is it okay to ask what you got? You can if you want, I guess. I took it back when the maximum score was 1600. I don't know if that applies to nowadays. I know that it changed. It was before they added the writing section. When the writing section was like, I think, increased the max score to 2400. So it's hard to compare scores. I think you have to divide it by the number of sections to find out what each category got 800, and then you get the average of every category and then multiply it by the different number of sections to compare it to. That was the year they added the section. Yeah, you got a lot of the changes that occurred. I got school in the math section. I'm going over new high score. Okay, the score could be 1600. The writing section is its own, but only adds 800. You can say, yeah, exactly. You can find the average roughly. Anyway, I didn't do the writing section. Same with the ACT. There's a science. Yeah, ACT did have a science section. It's true. You had freaking math A and B. Oh yeah, that's a New York thing. So in New York, the math regents goes from sequential 1, 2, and 3, and then 1 year they changed it over to math A and B. So they split the curriculum from 3-year program, 3 individual years, into 2 1.5-year program, which confused a lot of people because the finals in the state level exam was done in the half of the second after the first half of the second year, which is not in the summer for New York. It's a very strange reorganization of the educational system, and I think that a lot of people got messed up from it because everyone was studying for the sequential one. But thankfully, I took the sequential numbered math, so I didn't get messed up by that. I was literally the last year. The Acers are younger than me. I swear they keep bloating the numbers like, why 1600 or 2400 or 1 billion? No. Your year was the guinea pig. It definitely was. Your year kind of got screwed over by the changes. But on the bright side, at least you didn't have to worry about that new math. Not the new math regents, but the other new math, where they have you do arithmetic that is, you're approximating to the nearest tenth somehow, and the ones digit doesn't really freaking matter with the way that they do their math. It doesn't make any sense. They've like the sequential number math sounds like a sort of world job. That's what it was in New York. That's what it was back when I was doing that. Anyway, egg roll. Do you really want to know what I got on the SATs? I'm so lost. What's the blue one? Are they all colored on purpose? It's up to you. I'll tell if you ask. Some of these colors don't match. Blue seems like could be interesting. Red, beetle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. South. Assuming we're here in Vijaya. Going south. Oh, it took a few times. I got 1600 your first time. I don't remember the separation of points. Wait, was that with the writing system? With the writing part? Yeah, you got a 6. If you got the 1600 out of 1600, yo, bravo, egg roll buddy. You're a freaking genius. I was with writing. Oh. Okay. Still, you're very smart. The context of that writing part is obviously important. Properly scaling the score. With the out of 1600, I got 1340. So if you divide that by 2 and then multiply it by 3, you can get the equivalent in your 3-part exam, which is 670 times 3. I went to school people who got 1600 out of 1600 though. They ended up going. They went to Harvard. I did not go to Harvard. I had no interest. Huh? You want me to pick you up in the 2-part. Sukera family. Sukera. Maybe that's them. I don't know how I'm supposed to know their first name. Is this Jayan though, or is it G also? This is very hard. Is it Jayan G? Is it G Jayan? I don't know. She was not charmed by my advances. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't understand. Maybe I should do some color associations. Yeah, this is a hard one, Narcotis. This is really... I'm trying to do my best. When you guess wrong, it just tells you you're wrong. We're really close. It is G Giant G. Okay. Who is the spy master? Is it Putra? Oh. Where do we see the word Jaffna? I need to figure that out. So where did we learn that? No, not that. Not that. They are not Upik. Upik is probably Beer's dad. Leave my servitude. So she is a servant woman. Like getting seduced by Blade Master. It's kind of funny if you do like, you know, like Mad Libs, and you put in the wrong words here just to make a joke. But instead, someone's name seduced a scorpion in exchange. Yeah, no. There's not enough information up here for me to do anything with this. This is just details of the ritual. The blade comes down, I guess, and maybe it's supposed to not kill them under certain circumstances. Maybe this thing that goes down is supposed to save them when the blade comes. You remember seducing a scorpion? But I don't know why they died, right? Like, why are they in here? I'm guessing they're supposed to change this in order to rig it so somebody dies, someone doesn't die. But something happened to them. They got blue. They got blued, right? Is it a bug? It looks like it's a bug. Some kind of bug got squashed in their hand. Or this. Throw me in the eye? What the hell does that mean? Is there a bug that's like still in here that got away? They got what? Blue? Oh, I love that Dr. Wily eyebrows. That's so good. Where's the word Jaffna? Where did that come from? Is that from here? Jaffna Kingdom. Okay. Are they even related? I don't know what to do here for that. It might not even be the right person. Who the heck would be Spy Master? You don't know what's going on with the data reference today? Daba D. Daba Die? I don't like that letter. Dear Putra, I did my best to seduce that Lemurian servant from the Sukera family. To obtain successful results with the young prince in the test. Surprisingly, she was not charmed by my advances. I do not know what was wrong with her. But her letters back seemed like she was. This is the code. Should we got blued? Oh. Oh. Seven Seas Company gift. Which was found. This it? How are you? What is it? What are we supposed to do? The picture is the key. Yellow Ocelot Untamed is YOU. Okay, I get that. They're using this as like a Rosetta Stone kind of thing, but I don't know how the words are supposed to somehow match up and line up to be picked this way. Yellow Ocelot, because like Ocelot's like a cat, I guess, and a lion is kind of a feline, maybe. Untamed, because it's, you know, whatever. Wilderness, impulsive, lion, leap. Beast, emperor. Why emperor here? Is that the Emperor of the Jungle, I guess? Hunter, eat, instinct, roar. Okay, and you go back to this whole thing, and you look through this again. What word is possibly there? There's no lion word. What picture? Supposed to be the case. I think the last word is mouth. Misery, odious, unclean, terror, horror. Like the statue there. Mouth. Ignited nightmares. In. Bird and yell, maybe, is by, in, by, mouth. Killer or swift. Otherworldly, perhaps? So it's probably look in by mouth. Or my mouth, maybe. Monstrous. Look in my mouth. Is the right side. Left side. If you Okay, if you fail, look in by mouth. Is this the same? If you fail, look in my mouth. Egg roll, it's... Hi, Envy. No need be shy kitty, but if shy kitty, then hi anyway, no matter what. Hope you well. Feel good, shy kitty. If you fail, look in my mouth. A little prick. Not shy, just muted. Hi, Princess Envy. I am shy, but not to talk to you. Ooh. Thank you. You don't need to use your voice. You can use your typing. Hope you're doing well. Oh, my brain. Oh. Okay, we figured it out kind of by just like introspection, I suppose. Oh my god, this DLC is definitely harder than I thought it was. Thought it would be. This is painfully difficult. But it's okay. We're making progress. But that also, solving that puzzle, that word puzzle, didn't really give us anything. Except for the fact that we now know these both technically were provided with this leaflet, number 8, each. And one of them maybe understood it a little bit better, and one of them didn't. So what was in the math? Right? What was in the math? It just told them how to do the puzzle. But wait. You put the present in the mouth. Place the gift in the location instructed on the wrapping paper. Is meant to be a surprise. What was the gift, after all? What was the point? Because Pisa failed. So they failed, and then in theory they would look in the mouth. Find the gift. Only 2 people are dead. Because they got blue. Oh. The red paint is in the vase. Not a vase. Where's the vase? Aphid ink. Shark ink. Okay, let's talk about colors here. Shark is pink. Aphid or aphid is like teal. Sector is black. That leaves blue and red. There's like a little butt or something, a little piece of the bug left behind. Throw me in the eye. But what eye? This eye? Maybe this eye, and then that killed her. Okay, so that was in the mouth. This is my hypothesis, that this was put in the mouth. And they killed them, which led to this thing not going down. To save the person who was on the table. Wearing the apron. was blue. Whatever was blue killed them. Maybe the cricket. Maybe it's either the cricket or the scorpion. I don't know which one's a shark. Bite stops heart quickly. Their body did not bloat. It was not the centipede. It wasn't the beetle. Pretty sure. Also, why is there not the aphid or aphid? Would it be missing from this picture also? Laqua from the crickets. Why isn't there any liquid in here? At all left behind. I don't think this is actually the case. Wait. No, I didn't mean to do that. City, I guess. Versus the kingdom. Lemurian delegation. The Lemurian delegation is anyone that is not the Blade Master, not the Spy Master, not in the royal family. These are independent sibling bullet icon, whatever, bullet points. You were part of the royal family, too. The Gaminis. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Where the hell are we? We're in the Gamini Kingdom? After all? Lucipor. Wow. Didn't make any sense. This is very complex. Aqua. Sun. Oh. That's the only place their last name was used. Oh. That is freaking wild. Okay. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, because I had to pick people who were not the Raja, the Spy Master, the Blade Master, or in the royal family. All. That kind of reduced it down. Albert Cloudsley wasn't in there. Makes sense that it was in there, but I had to check. This just leads the left side, which is the explanation. We're getting close. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the claps and GGs. Oh my god, my head. Young Prince Tisa failed to pass the Lemurian test to become an heir, so as advised by a secret correspondent, he took receipt of a bottle containing a deadly insect along with instructions delivered by Albert Cloudsley. That's why there was no liquid in it, because it was a bug. Before the ritual, Tisa threw the bottle into the machine and murdered the Lemurian servant Ari. She could not lower Princess Anula, and the princess died. The Chivo Beeps, thank you for the claps. Feels he was great right now. You need to look in your mouth because you failed. Thank you, Eggroll. Thank you for that. Today is the most. Wait, did we do this already? I think we saw this one. Yeah, I think we did. This pig, if I studied this better, I would have been able to answer some of the questions more, I think. Yeah, this was already there. It moved into place, and it made me think that it was new, but it was there already from the previous one. Alright. Recap. Oh my god.